Alright, let's go. Wait, where's the portal? It was behind me. Of course it was behind me. Yeah, it's the same street. We're gonna go do the mission for that doctor fellow, so. Left. It's a shop, it's a shop, it's a shop. Is it you? Nope. Found it. I know you're in here. Question is where, though? Basement or... Oh yeah, definitely basement. Okay, bye. I guess I hit its sweet spot. Neophyte, the fucking mother blesses you. Your servitude has been noticed. You will have the chance to join the inner circle and see our mother with thine own eyes. Sorry. Our brothers carry the bodies of her abandoned children to prove yourself worthy. Prepare a place where they can be hidden and forgotten forever. In return, the feckin' mother will embrace you and grant you her generous gifts. So I take it he was turned as well. Ooh. Piece of candy. Now let's go upstairs first. That's a lot of collectibles. I'm gonna go ahead and assume there's probably nothing up here. Yeah, there's nothing. I take that back. Littable. Ooh, Necromicon. The feckin' mother devours the weak flesh. The feckin' mother gives new life to those consumed. A new birth in many forms. The feckin' mother has many children. Her family grows. The feckin' mother is kind for anyone. May be her child, but bad children are purged and left outside in the cold night. Keep the secrets of the feckin' of your mother, and she will grant you eternity.
This putrid slime is everywhere. I'll take a sample for Dr. Grant to examine.
Did I get everything here? No. Probably should have done that in each of these rooms, to be honest with you.
Those bags stink worse than a barrel of rotten fish. Or Fisk, whatever.
There you are.
Bring them in before the neighbors see us. Are those the last ones? I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Oh, they were still alive-ish? After they threw him down there and did a ritual.
Bring them in before the neighbors. I did everything you asked, yeah? So when will my initiation begin?
Members of a cult were disposing of bodies in the basement of the shop. The corpses merged together to form a huge monstrosity.
Never mind. Alright, where's the next one? Eastern Reed Heights on Willow Lane. Between Harold and Bullock. Willow Lane between Harold and Bullock. Willow Lane. Bullock, Willow Lane. So, right there. Or maybe right there. Who knows? Do I have a portal? Yeah. All the way over there. I wasn't sure if I did or not. Nope. Yep. Nope. Come on, let me down. Fuck. I forgot how annoying those little shits are. Do I have a skill point? Nope. Dang it. It's gonna put... Did I just see you fall from the sky? Anyway. I don't like that it's green. Count a Ugolino for restaurant is preparing to reopen. Kitchen hands, dishwashers, waiters and waitresses needed. All interested parties should come to Count Ugo for an interview with Chef Arvin Myers. Dear Mr. Throgmorton, it's a pleasure to invite you to a tasting of exclusive and exquisite dishes, which will be taking place at the Count Ugolino restaurant in 2 weeks' time. This is a closed event and only the most honorable guests will be in attendance. I hope you will join us. Sincerely yours, A. Myers.
The blood is still fresh. The door won't budge.
Lock it. Ew. Police have started to look into the disappearance of several young women in Advent. Witnesses said that they saw the missing victims at the Count Ugolino restaurant, but the police investigation found nothing illegal. Chef Arvin Myers rejects all accusations of impropriety. Excuse me.
These aren't your typical kitchen utensils. Well, I don't think the health inspector will be pleased.
Agreed. Oh. Self-defense. Ooh, shit. Got ya. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Cut the flesh from the young woman's hip into 4-ounce pieces. Then pound each one to a thickness of 1/3 inch. Season with black pepper on each steak. Lay 1 slice of cheese, a few leaves of sage, and 2 slices of prosciutto. Roll into pinwheels. Heat the oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Clear brown the pinwheels on the outside. I hope my new patrons enjoy their dish. I was always sure my dishes could not be matched. Those who taste human flesh always crave for more. It is difficult to find enough meat for my patrons. They spend all their time hiding in the basement, pleading to be fed again. Today I went downstairs and saw how the patrons had changed. They love my cooking so much that their bodies have adapted to consume more. I cannot let them down. I must post new ads in the Oakmont Chronicle. My funds are running low. Guess I'll have to find a new prosperous patron to support my business. Oh, those were his pets. That's fucked up.
My esteemed patrons, presenting my latest delicacy. Don't be greedy. Don't hurry to eat, please. You'll always be my most well-regarded clients.
So I'm fine to head back to the doctor now. Guess so. Now straight down, take a left. Doctor, there it is.
Hospital of St. Mary, founded in 1862. Designed by B.A. Kaplan. Every life matters. I visited that old shop you mentioned and found a few things you may be interested in. Even took a sample for studying.
What did you discover? I was sure a huge creature could not have wandered inside unnoticed.
The cult of the Fecund Mother was dumping corpses of their victims in the shop's basement.
Professor Westerbrook's research does suggest the Acheronians are attracted to dead bodies.
No. This one formed from the corpses themselves. There was a putrid slime on everything. Maybe that's the cause of this unnatural rebirth.
You said you took a sample of it. Well, I can conduct some experiments on rats. If your theory holds true, what a marvelous discovery.
I paid a visit to that awful restaurant. I'd call it a den of evil, but that would be an understatement.
Good grief. What happened?
The cook was mad, a cannibal, and fed those jumping monstrosities on human flesh. He called them patrons.
That restaurant was a destination for Oakmont's elite, many of whom disappeared shortly after the flood. I think we now know why.
Here's this tipping
Suggesting
point.
that it was cannibalism that caused such a horrific transformation.
These days, alas, cannibalism is not so rare. Could it be that all the Cositians, as Westerbrook calls them, were once men?
We've discovered a lot of disturbing information about the wild beasts. What are you gonna do with it?
Well, I've already contacted the university. We'll cooperate to further study these phenomena.
Inform the authorities.
The facts must be reported to the authorities. They need to know what they're dealing with.
You're perfectly right. When we have documented our results and conducted a standard peer review process, the proper measures will be taken.
Documented results. Peer review. How many innocents will die in the meantime?
Our recommendations must be clear and based on valid reasoning, or it's worthless. Good science takes time, my friend.
Bye.
Nice, that was a very long, interesting quest, to be honest. Yes, knowledge point. Yes, I want increased attack speed, please. Okay, what else can I do? Just visit places. Ooh, yeah, that one. Crash ashore on north from Seaside Street. Coverside, North Seaside Street. Coverside, or Seaside Street. So over here-ish. There one. Wait, why are you here?
I'll send whatever help I can, but there's no room here. We have our hands full.
This way. Stay by the fire while I try to find you some medicine.
New victims. And if the flood won't relent, there'll be even more.
Time to figure this out.
Meh.
New victims. And if the flood won't relent, there'll be even...
This way. Stay by the fire while I try to find you some medicine.
I'll send whatever help I can, but there's no room here. We have our hands full.
The flood was sudden and hit the city hard. The hospital staff tried to help, but quickly ran out of room and medicine.
Yeah, Coverside, further up. Okay, yeah, it will be right behind the asylum. Yeah, get you out just in case. Yep, there she is. With bodies hanging from its mouth. How do I get through there? Come on. There we go. The Red Queen. The crew is planning a riot. They gather in groups, silent when I walk near, will sleep with pistols in arm's reach. The cook told me about the things in the fog. Never heard such nonsense. Nightmarish and superstitions mixed in with gibberish. Who are they trying to fool? Walk myself in my cabin. I promise to shoot every bastard who tries to enter, but they have just gathered on the bow and started to chant something. Have they all gone mad? Can't stay focused any longer. They've been singing for hours and hours without end. It only gets louder, and I'm starting to understand. Blood. Blood everywhere. They drown me in blood. Oh shit. Hit you. Actually shoot you. Fuck. Whoops. If I had my shotgun out, that would have been a better charge. Come on. Come on, face me, you bastard. go. Okay, where's the next ship? Old Harbor and Wharf Street in East Grimhaven Bay. Wharf Street, Grimhaven Bay. Grimhaven Bay, Wharf Street. Wharf. Now, so where the closest one's behind me? Yeah. Shut up, phone. Right there. Between Tower Street and Clan Bay Street. Between Tower and Clan Bay. Tower, Clan Bay. So yeah, right along here. So I said, nope, this way. Oh,
Someone unloaded the Skylark's cargo. Maybe they took the log as well.
because the log would be worth a lot. What are the crates with machine details? Don't like the engineers. They look more like gangsters than sailors. The weather gets only worse. We are overloaded, and there's no way we can get to Oakmont before the tempest hits. Ordered the sailors to fasten all the cargo. Those rats opened fire on the crew. They've doomed us all. How are we supposed to survive the storm with wounded men? Kay, save us all. Ew. No, thank you. Looks like something out of my dreams. I can't remember, where was he to do that? Oakmont Port, okay. Wait, that reminds me, I have a hotel room I could go back to. Okay, and that's him right there. Nice.
Here's a log from the Skylark. The men who unloaded it were not happy to see me.
Unloaded? You mean the cargo survived the storm?
There were crates and armed men on guard. Looked like a local gang. I dealt with them, but it's not worth trying to claim your property.
But all that cargo, a small fortune. Perhaps you're right. It's better to be poor than dead.
A wise decision. Here's the ship log from the Red Queen. I'd suggest it's best not to read it.
That bad? Well, I only need the last page. Is it intact?
Yep, all the pages are there.
Great. Here's the reward I promised, Mr. Reed.
Thank you.
Now that you have all the ship's logs at your disposal, perhaps you can explain the reason. Why did you collect them?
I suppose you've earned my trust. While drinking at the local tavern, I concocted a brilliant business plan.
Well, we all know that booze only produces great ideas. What's the plan?
I spent some bullets buying several lost ships from their owners. The dates in our treaties were slightly wrong. But who here could verify?
And now it sounds like you're wasting good beer money.
Wrong, friend. With these logs, I'll receive a handsome sum in insurance when I return to Boston. The companies will have no reason to refuse.
Not a bad insurance racket, Vince. A man like you could go far.
I always keep an eye out for opportunities. Meet me in Boston and the first round's on me. Good luck, friend.
See you later.
I'll be waiting on that round. Okay, I know. Was it over here? Devil's Reef. Yeah, Devil's Reef Hotel. And then where was the first bar I went to? Was it over here? Seven Oaks. No, it wasn't. Could have sworn it was over here, Grimhaven. Let's take a stroll. I went the wrong way. Of course you did, urchin. There it is.
The door won't budge.
Yeah, never mind. No wonder it doesn't want me. Devil's Reef Hotel, that's right. Whoa.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Okay. Devil's Reef. The academic poisoner. Oakmont University has lost one of its most esteemed teachers. The professor of biochemistry from the Department of Medicine, Dr. George Cavendish, PhD, turned out to be responsible for numerous deaths. This maniac appears to have been poisoning multiple innocent bystanders in recent days, leaving the academic world shaken. While some of his colleagues admit that with his passion he seemed capable of anything, others characterize him as a talented researcher and law-abiding citizen. His ex-wife, Anna Wendell, appeared relieved by the news. He finally got what was coming to him. She said, "I'm glad that the OD was able to clear its good name after all he did for us." Harriet Doe. Oh, and sad news from many at Oakmont University. Beloved scientist Harriet Doe has passed away. The professor of archaeology was found washed up. No. The Oakmont Chronicle would like to express our sincere condolences to everyone who knew and loved Harriet Doe. Oakmont, okay. Okay, it's just... yeah, it's just replay of everything.
Never again, they say.
Asylum suicide. Oh, other outfits? Newcomer. Windcoat. Vacationist gangster. Fisherman. Police envoy. Plague dog. Okay, kinda like that. Cultist. Eh. Sweet dreams. Poppy extract soothes all ailments. Add to any spirit tonic.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Ah, that's the medicine that you... The doctors at the Boston Asylum were looking for a way to fix me. Proved to be a tall order. At first they asked me questions. I thought my story would be reported to the officials, but they were just making a list of things to fix. I fear water, so they swaddled me in drenched sheets. I told them about the darkness and the things in the darkness, so they kept me in a dark room blindfolded. No progress until they brought the electrodes. They kept my thoughts jumbled. Only the words of the doctor held my mind together. He told me who I am and how to think. He gave me concoctions to keep me sane. It seems I'm getting used to it. Question is, for better or for worse? More buddies that are all gone. Can I sleep? No, I can't. Okay. What do I have? Let's try rest in peace. Library archive, okay. Need to go there. No. Hall. Library Archive. Chronicle. What the fuck's the Library Archive? You? No. No. Am I insane, or did it not say? It said Library Archive. Okay. Chronicle. Hospital St. Mary. That was the second one I looked at. Okay. Of a mage, you need to protect yourself. Use the following signs. Restricted section. New closed section. Okay. 19th century European. Secrets Beyond the Veil. Author, category, publisher, last reader. Eastern Coverside, Providence Avenue. Okay. Eastern Coverside, Providence Avenue. Coverside. Eastern Coverside, Providence Avenue. Stop moving. Need to replace this wonky controller. Providence. There it is. Between what, though? Between Elmo and Victory. Okay, so it is right there. Oh, yeah. Yep. Take a right. Hold on, back up. I literally think I just passed it. Yep. Lantern saved you. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave this one here, and when I get back, I'm going to be hunting for bodies. I need to go eat with my brother. So, later, y'all.